like
2
2 months.
We stopped talking.
Then no. Damn. Cut this off. Cut this off.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, we're actually sitting in the car. We, just got done eating dinner or whatever.
From Kobe's.
So now we're just sitting in the car, and I was just like, why don't we film our video in the car? We just chilling, relaxing, the vibe is good.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
so we was like, let's film the video. So, as you can see in the caption, the video is how I met my boyfriend. This is my boyfriend.
What's up, y'all?
He's here to tell the story with me as well. So we're gonna give you nothing but the truth in this video, how we met. Before we get into this video, make sure you subscribe, comment, and if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. So let's get into the video. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see the title say how I met my boyfriend. So let's start from the tip top. So me and my boyfriend, we both went to the same school, but we wasn't at the same school together. So after I graduated, he came in fall of 2012 and into the school, so we never was there actually together. So a few months went by. My sister, my little sister, she went to that school as well. So she went to school with him, like, they seen each other, whatever, but I didn't. So months went by, she came to me and she was like, hey, Tiana, this boy like you, or whatever. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, this boy like you. And she showed me his Instagram page, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's funny. I was just on his page. And that's when I was like, well, I don't date, guys that's still in high school. So once he graduated high school, maybe, he can holler at me. During that time, I was real, like, cocky or bougie or whatever. I was like, I'm out of high school. I was pumped. Like, I'm out of high school. I don't deal with children. I was 18, so, when you turn 18, you think you grown. You supposed to be grown, but you just legal or whatever. So I was just like, yeah, maybe when he graduate, we can talk or whatever. So, he knew my sister because they went to school together.
Went to the same school. And also ran track and field together.
So they ran track and field together up to school, and he actually seen me on Instagram. That's how he approached my sister. And
Yeah, so pretty much what happened was I was on her Instagram, and I was scrolling. As I was scrolling, I saw that she was sisters with the girl who I ran track and field with. And when I went back to school, I pretty much just asked her sister, put me D with your sister, show her, put me down. And I would always ask her, like, put me D with your sister, put me D with your sister. And the job pretty much wasn't getting done. So I just pretty much took matters into my own hands, and we had to meet on Instagram by force, not by choice. So
but he didn't take matters in his own hands until years later. So listen, this the truth. Years after my sister told me this dude liked me or whatever, like, that's when it happened. Like, that's when the whole situation went down. But during that period of time, he never, like, he was dependent on her to do the job or whatever. So this happened years later.
I mean, they was sisters, so I figured, that was a easy access in, but evidently it wasn't. So yeah.
But during that time, I had a little situation or whatever, so I was just like, or whatever. So, but he never came to me. Cause listen. I'm the type of person that, like, I don't like the middleman type person, if you get what I'm saying. Like, if you like me or whatever, don't go through somebody else to get to me. Like, I think you should come to me like a
Understandable.
man and say something to me, because I had
Understandable.
things in the past where, like, you know, people be like, oh, so and so like you, and I'm like, oh my goodness, whole time the dude didn't even like me. It was like a prank and all this other. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. So I feel as though after that, when people tell me, oh, this dude like you, that dude like you, I just be like, oh, okay. I mean, if he ain't gonna be man enough to come and tell it to me, then hey, like, I'm not gonna feed into this, right? So that's how I
True.
felt at that
True
time. Like, you ain't gonna be man enough to say it to me, then hey, you don't get nothing from me or whatever. So like this this happened years later or whatever. So during that period of time when this happened or whatever, I was at a point in my life where I'm like, I'm over dudes. I don't like dudes. Forget all dudes. All dudes are lame. I don't want to be in no relationship. Forget this. Da 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 da. Then here he come. Whatever. Here he come.
So I pretty much, you know, met her on Instagram. Like I say, by force, not by choice. And I DM'd her, you know, and what? You gonna
Pause.
say something?
First, he started liking my pictures. That's how it all started. Like, I remember when it happened. Like, during this time, I was at work too. And he just like, dun, 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 dun. Don't you know how you on Instagram and somebody like all your pictures, you know they want to try to shoot they shot, sliding in DMs or whatever. So like, if alright, I only like the guy picture back if I'm like okay or whatever, like I'm willing to see what happened or whatever. So during that time, he was liking it up. So I went on his page and I was liking it up too. That's when he finally DM'd me. I was just like, dang, what you was waiting for? Like, she was like, about time or whatever. Like, about time you was man enough to DM me. I know I'm like, I get you a little nervous or whatever, but
It's not true, y'all. That's not true.
Sheesh.
That's not true.
But that's what happened. That's when he DM'd me, and we were talking through Instagram for a little while.
It wasn't for a little while.
So how long?
It was not for a little while. We was talking through Instagram, I'd say for like maybe a day or two. And that's when we finally exchanged numbers, and yeah, it just pretty much went from there. Started building and growing, and
Well, we was talking to each other for a while. So during that time, we never seen each other in person. We never seen each other in person.
tell them why. Tell
Oh.
them why. Tell them why.
We
Tell 'em
never
why.
seen each other in person for a while. So this whole time we were just talking through, FaceTime or text. And mind you, I remember the first time he FaceTimed me. Like, cause he don't like to talk on the phone.
It's not my thing. It's not
He
my
don't
thing.
like to talk on the phone,
That is not
so
my
he FaceTime people, and I was doing that. Like, I'm not. Well, now I'm the type of person that FaceTime people because of him or whatever. But at first, I was like, no, call me on the phone or whatever. Like, I don't want to FaceTime you. So one day, he FaceTimed me. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm looking at my phone like, oh my goodness, this dude really FaceTime. And this was our first time on FaceTime, first time, like, seeing each other, like, face to face through a phone or whatever. Like,
Right.
we never seen each other at all, only through Instagram. So he FaceTimed me, and I was all nervous. And during that time, I was actually in the house. So I really wasn't doing nothing. I think I was going out somewhere. I don't know what I was doing. But I was like, I'm glad I look cute or whatever. I was like, I'm glad I look cute or whatever. I'm glad I got on some decent clothes. I'm glad my hair done. So I answered the FaceTime or whatever. I was mad nervous.
So y'all peeped that, right? So I make her nervous, not she.
No.
make me nervous, so.
It was just like.
Just made sure y'all caught that. But go ahead. You can finish.
You did not make me nervous.
You can finish.
Like, that was just that one time we was FaceTiming. You made me nervous because it was your
You
first
can
time
finish.
FaceTime.
You can finish.
Whatever. So we just used to, talk through FaceTime or text and things like that. So we never seen each other in person for
But tell
a
'em why.
long period of time.
But tell them why.
Why?
But tell them why.
Why?
I would always ask you to come see me, and you never came. Tell them why. Tell them why. Put that in there. Put that in there.
So I was,
Don't
I
leave
was,
nothing out.
alright. I was scared to go see him because I was just like, honestly, I was like, what if I'm not the girl that he think I am, and this, that, and the third, and I don't know. I was just scared. Like, I was scared. So he used to be like, oh, let's meet here, let's do this, and I would just like, okay, and then when the time come, I never
Would never come. Never show up.
I never showed up because I was nervous. I was scared. Like, I was scared.
I
That's
mean,
why.
so I made you nervous.
No, you
I
didn't
made
make
you
me
nervous. It's
So
cool.
then,
It's cool.
it was one point in time where I stopped bluffing. So I actually went to go see him. Well, mind you, before we seen each other, I wasn't giving this dude my address or nothing like that. I'm like, I don't know him. I'm not giving nobody my address. No, you can't come to my house and things like that. So I left and I finally went out to go see him. And I was nervous. I was scared or whatever. But we finally seen each other.
Yeah, she came over. We finally seen each other, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was like the first time we went out too, right?
Yeah, that was the first time we went out. But I remember that first day, I was like, and then out on that first day, we did not kiss on the first
No,
night.
we didn't.
But I was prepared. I was ready. I was just like, oh, you probably. I was like, oh, you probably kissed me. So,
Nah.
but he didn't kiss me the first night. We kissed the second night,
It
though.
was? It was the second night?
Yeah, the second time we seen each other, you did kiss me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mind you,
yeah.
this a long time ago, y'all. So
This
forgive me
was
if I don't believe,
the
if I don't
second time.
remember all that. But
The second date, you kissed me. But I thought he was gonna kiss me the first night, like, good night, have a good night. And then, we seen each other the second time. And then, at one point in time, we stopped talking.
yeah, we stopped talking for a little while. We did.
stopped. Alright, so yeah, we stopped talking for about 2 months after our second date. And then we picked things up back, like, 2 months later, and it was just back to normal. Like, we picked things up exactly where we left them off at.
I mean, I guess that's how you could tell, like, it was just meant to be.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
So that's when the 2 months later we just started hanging out during that time. When we
My grandmother and my sister, they was in the hospital, and that was pretty much like when we started like seeing each other again. And we would always go to the park. Like, that's where we would always meet up at, because she was living around the corner from the hospital. And we would always meet up at the park because she just did not want me to go in her house. Like, she didn't want me to meet the family at that time.
Because during that time, I feel as though, like, we weren't in a relationship. Like, I was just a friend, and he was just my friend. Like, that was it. That was all. Like, he wasn't my boyfriend. I wasn't his girlfriend. So what's the need for me to introduce him to my family if we just friends? Like, how do I know if this going to be more than a friendship? Like, that's how I felt during that time. So I was just like, no. But he pressured me into letting him meet my family, because he just used to bug me all the time about it. Like, why can't I meet your family? Why can't I meet your family?
I mean, the way she used to do it, it just used to seem like something was wrong. Like what's the big secret? Like, why can't I meet your family? That's all that was. That's all.
But I felt as though, like, I didn't meet your family, so why should I let you meet my family?
It's true. I mean, true that. That's understandable.
Right.
That's understandable.
So I was just like, no. So I didn't let him meet my family, but eventually we did meet each other's family. I brought him to my house, let him meet my mom, my dad, and things like that.
Your sisters was there too.
And so I met his mother and sister.
Yeah, I was actually in the hospital during that time for medical reasons.
So I was being I was on girlfriend duties for a friend. For a friend, we was just in a we wasn't in a relationship. We were just friends.
She was
And-
showing her support. She was
And
just
he
showing her
was in a hospital for medical reasons, so he had to stay in the hospital for like a week. Or
support. Yeah, I was in
whatever.
there for about a week.
And I used to show up to the hospital
Hmm.
almost every day. It was just about every day.
True that.
I
Yeah,
was
it was.
there by his side.
Yeah, she definitely
Mind you,
was.
I was
She
just a
definitely
friend.
was.
I was just a friend. I wasn't even a girlfriend. I was just a friend. And that's how I ended up meeting his mom and sister
Mhm.
when he was in the hospital.
I don't think you met my father at that time,
No,
did you?
during that time
He
I
wasn't
didn't
there?
meet you.
Okay.
No, it was just your sister, your mother, and your niece and nephew
Yeah.
were there. So I met them during that time, and after that, we just was hanging out with each other
Yeah.
a very, very long time. But mind you, during that time we used to meet at the park. You know, the car situation was, you know, a whole thing. But after that, we used to hang out a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, this was pretty much when things
Almost
was.
every day.
Yeah, it was pretty much getting into like getting serious, but we was just getting to know each other and stuff like that. So
And so, you know, I brought him around the family a lot, and then, you know, months went by. Months went by.
Right, you said-
We were serious. We were
Yeah,
serious.
pretty
We were
much serious at that time.
So
pretty
months
much.
went by. We met up. He told me he had something to tell me, and he ended up leaving
Yeah.
school.
Yeah, I was telling her how I was pretty much thinking about going away to school, and yeah,
And I was upset.
go ahead. You can say it. Go ahead. You can say it. You can say it.
I was upset
You can
because
say it.
I was like, you know, we're not in a relationship. We just friends. Like, we've been friends for a long time.
Yeah,
A very long time.
a very long time
a very
before
long time. We
we
made it official. I think
actually
we both.
established what we
I think
was.
we both didn't really care about the label girlfriend.
Nah,
boyfriend,
because
yeah.
after a while, it was pretty much like it's already understood. Don't need to be explained. Like we already knew what it was after
And
a while.
everybody else around us knew what
Pretty
it was.
much knew
too.
what it was. We would just like we would always say like we just what like friends like
Yeah.
we just friends, but everybody pretty much knew what it was. Like I would always come around, and everybody knew what it was. Everybody pretty much knew what it was, and then one day we just made it official. Like you know, that's what we was, boyfriend and girlfriend.
So we've been official for
2 years now. Actually, this is our anniversary was on the 18th, and we just coming from going out for our anniversary day as of right now.
because we just got back from Costa Rica a week ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So we actually celebrated our anniversary and birthday in Costa Rica, but
Right,
we
that
still
was
wanted
like
to
an
do
anniversary / birthday vacation.
trip,
Mhm.
So that's how we met. That's the story, the tea behind this relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And still going on, still going strong, growing, building.
You gonna make me your wife?
Huh?
You gonna make me your wife one day?
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely the goal.
So
That's definitely the goal.
that's it for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment. You know, leave some comments down below. You know, what video they want to see next. What video you want to do next? Is you gonna be in my next video? You might be in my next video.
Yeah,
I think they want to see you in my next video.
think so.
I think so. So
Then,
what you think?
yeah,
You
I'll
wanna
be in your next video. Yeah, I'll be in
Maybe
your next
he'll be
video.
in the next video. So that's it, you guys. Bye bye.